Good afternoon. My name is LaTronda Fanar, and I'm talking about existential and gestalt therapy. We have a series of questions that we have to apply answers to, so I'm going to dive right in. The first one is, what are the goals of the client when applying the existential approach, and what are the goals when applying the gestalt approach? Corey talks about the deep meaning of life, mortality, anxiety, and more. The goal is the client needs to be awareness of the meaning of life, and to make it make sense. Corey 2021. The focuses are on anxiety, morality, and more. Gestalt therapy, Corey says, focuses on here and now. The goal is the client needs awareness for the present moment. Please excuse me. Which can be this therapy, can be adjusted based on the client needs, according to Corey 2021. The initial goal for the client is to just expand their awareness of what they are experiencing in the present moment, and increase awareness is curative. What is the role of the counselor, the client, in both perspectives? And essential, the client, initial phase, clients are assisted in identifying and clarifying their assumptions about the world. In the middle phase, the clients are assisted in more fully examining the source and authority. And final, the clients are assisted in translating what they have learned. In Gestalt, it emphasizes support, acceptance, empathy, respect, and dialogue. And the therapist's role in Gestalt is assisting the client to increase awareness that will allow re-identification to that part of themselves. A key strength of Gestalt theory is the attempt to integrate theory, practice, and research. Essential, it does not indicate a particular way of viewing or relating to reality. It has a focus on universality and on the human experiences that transcend both. That's from our PowerPoint that we read this week, which was also by Corey. The client can become integrated as a whole. Self-acceptance, knowledge of the environment, responsibility, things like social justices and prejudices and things that they come up against can also be what I think we're getting up to that, an obstacle. Or what interventions, techniques, and procedures might be helpful for the client in each. I was just talking about some for existential, but Gestalt is contemporary relational stresses and dialogue. Contact is important in this, interacting with things such as nature, as an example, and with other people without losing one's own individuality. That's going to be very important in Gestalt, as well as accepting boundaries. The defenses have to be up and developed. And of course, we already talked about the here and now focus, allowing the members to bring unfinished business to the group therapy, if it's a group therapy, of course. Experiment needs to be tailored to each group. That will be important. How would you integrate biblical aspects for the client in Gestalt? You just, go with the strengths and understanding that from a biblical standpoint. It may be just a little hard because in Gestalt, you're so engulfed in self to where you forget that God is a jealous God, according to Exodus 34:14. And he wants all of that attention, so we got to be mindful not to teeter with that. And in existential, it's just becoming self-aware so that you could be better in Christ and understand Christ better and do things accordingly. Lastly, it said if you had to choose between the two theories, which one would fit your needs of the client? I think mine would be Gestalt. And which one would you be more comfortable with and why? And I put because it addresses the clients right now. And from my experience and from things that I see, people want a right now resolution. You know, it's a very microwavable type world. And so unless it's a specific reason and a specific situation, I would be more inclined to address whatever they have going on right now. And we can delve deeper at another time or whatever. But that's just my thoughts. Thank you guys for listening. Have a great day.